can compose yourself? How do you handle the pressure of the big stage? We'll find out soon enough which of these teams has the ability to harness all of that raw energy and focus on getting the job done.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Kaminsky. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the 4.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh, no, oh, no, oh, yeah, shot.
And not many people know this, but the Badgers do have one college title in their trophy case. Won the tournament back in 1941. A different time back then, but a title nevertheless.
And so here's Kansas. 4-point game. Here's Yates. No good on the 3. Kansas on D. Hill with it. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to Duncan. And here we go. The Jayhawks with a fast break.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
Now Hawkins. And Hill has it in the corner. He feeds it to Kaminsky. That 3 off the mark. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Over in the corner, Decker from past the arc. No luck. Here's Yates. And it's blocked. And that'll be Kansas's ball as it goes out of bounds. The Jayhawks. And welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Hill. He's out there with Hawkins. Kaminsky out there with Decker. And it's Evans in at the 4 spot.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
They double him with Freak. Evans kicks to Decker, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Evans.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Bossie's checked in for the Jayhawks. Jenkins comes in for Duncan. And Wisconsin also making a switch. Walker's checked in. Oubre dishes to Jenkins. Here's Yates. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Freak's got 8 points.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
The Badgers leading by 8. Hawkins with it. Out defended by Freak. There's a good screen. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about...
And the Badgers with possession here. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Peyton passes to Gibson. To the inside, Hawkins. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Hawkins has got 6.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Freak's gone 4 of 12 shooting from the floor, only 33%. Yates, he's in at the point, and it's Calderon in at the 3.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
And he gets it to go. Wade's got the lead up to 12 now for the Badgers.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
You got to be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
And the Badgers with possession here. Following the score by Kansas. 1:56 left here in the second half. Here's Calderon. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
So both teams making some changes here. And Calderon drops them both. 1:52 left here in the second half of the game. And here is Hill. They set the screen. And that's Evans penetrating. Outside Hill. Back to Evans. He kicks to Kaminsky. Out of bounds. Kansas will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Oubre is checked in for the Jayhawks. Kansas trails by 8. Here's Yates. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. 14 points for Freak.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Here's Hawkins. Decker kicks to Hawkins. Outside Hill. Passes it to Evans. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And that one misses. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. 1:05 left in the second half. Here's Yates. Here's Gaines. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
First personal foul at the line for Kansas.
He hits the first one, and that turns the lead to 6.
2 shots.
And Gaines drops them both.
Flawless trip to the free throw line that time, and that gap just got a little narrower.
Hawkins passes to Evans. Can't get it to go. And Kansas the other way now. And a wide open look for Freak. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
And, Greg, I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he drops the first one, and he can gather himself now and try to make it 2 in a row. The second one is good. Hitting both at the line. It's a 4-point ball game. And the Jayhawks with possession. Money!
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Right, this had every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question. Then maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well.
High post try. Nails it!
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And he knows it. You can see it. The body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And a nice job of nailing the first one of the 1-and-1, so the chance now to make it 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
From the top of the key, and the miss. So it's Wisconsin picking up the win. Such a
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Karl Anthony Towns from the University of Kentucky. With the second pick in the NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select D'Angelo Russell from The Ohio State University. With the third pick in the NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jahlil Okafor